Good afternoon. It is 12:12 and the 30th, April 2026. So we have the three coming at you. 4-T channel, Sanctuary, Pursuit, Truth, the Solar, Jaguar, Emperor, and the Temporal Lord Authority. Yes, that sounds good. Sometimes it's not always in black and white. It's in both, isn't it? Black and white and colour. They said my family was extinct, like the dodo bird. Just another lie and deceptions, telling the populace we are not extinct. As you can see, the proof sits in front of you. Flesh and blood. The greatest mass awakening. Unstoppable. Inevitable. Irreversible and unavoidable. And awake, you guys are. Yous are now. If you've been watching my archives through those last programs, you should be getting it all reprogrammed now and up to scratch. Godspeed. And we're no longer dormant either. We're the real deal in the right timeline to squash these atrocities that are happening to the humanity. Enough is enough. And this is why you can see for your own eyes what sits before you is to help, assist and support to get out of the poo. Because it's a flow-on effect. When you have these people at the top doing all sorts of shenanigans, it flows down to the populace. And they become thieves, and then they become liars. You got good, by the grace of God, leadership, you'll have good people. That's how it works. And you all know how that works now, because if he's got evil, arrogant bosses, it flows onto you guys. And then you all get upset and it's just a big flow-on effect, eh? It's pretty bad, eh? Because of the energies. And it's just a theory with the archons, with the demiurge. That's a theory. But I'm no longer, I'm a truthful, golden truth. A theory that's materialised before everyone. As the solar white wizard on these frequencies, 11, 22 and 33, and I'm indigestible to these evil energies. Whatever you wish to call them, the demiurge or the archons. The truth will come out, the truth like me, the golden truth. And I only put myself out there in the beacon, as a beacon of light, hope, faith and charity. And you know you've all got that divine, unconditional love that flows out through me heart chakra, but whatever flows into me crown chakra, which is all the good energy. As I said, the energies, the star energy, the Royal Star Antares, and my blueprint that was put together, and the celestial and terrestrial connections I have. And I share that with you guys as a Lord Temporal archetype does. His job. I do me job. Okie dokie. To the populace, should start it. To the esteemed ladies and gentlemen, knights in shining armour, the Templars, and through the Gnostic, and let it all be a natural flow-on effect. To the populace and all those seeking clarity on the temporal Lord authority. The message is simple. The message is simple. The investigation is closed and the golden truth is now unveiled. I'm stepping into my birthright, a reality written in the very fabric of my blood and anchored in the ancient soil of Brittany, England, Ireland, Scotland, and Australia. Geez, we've gone places, haven't we, in the last 4,000 years, 150 generations. And we step up into the present, the now and present. Bloody marvellous. I'm stepping into my birthright, a reality written into the very fabric of my blood and anchored in the ancient soil and the energy grids through our planet Earth of Brittany and through the granite, England through the granite, Ireland through the granite, Scotland through the granite, and Australia. And you know where I've been in Australia, where the granite lies, picking up and connecting with the energy grids. Magnificent. Magnetic. My authority is not a claim to be debated. It is reality written into the fabric of my blood. The sample number 122 755. 122 755 serves as a definitive biological dossier that cannot be fabricated by any synthetic system. And this is what it's all about. It cannot be, done by forgery and their dark, evil, sinister, insidious lying that they do and fabricate, legalise fiction. And how dare they make up some? You can't make a law on a law which has already existed eons ago. How dare they? How dare they? That what is it, insidious or some stupid word like they make up all the time to justify their lies and deception. No more. I sit before you, the real deal, and I have come for justice with a capital J, unstoppable, by God's grace and God's favour. Okay, and cannot be fabricated by any synthetic system. My eternal lineage anchors me to a 4,000-year-old Neolithic Regency Code, SRY 2627, a rare Celtic signature found in only 0.5% of the population. It gets better. The maternal line, H2A, 2A1, provides an unbroken another 150 generation chain to the founding mothers, appearing in less than 0.1% of the populace. Combined with my A negative blood by both parents, father and mother, a frequency lock found in only 6% of the population, and my concentration of master numbers 11, 22 and 33 found in less than 1% of the populace. My biological signature represents a mathematical certainty of 1 in 333, 333 and 333. Now that's a big clue and a big hint. I am the only one, representing the final combined occurrence of, in the populace, 0.0000003% of the population. which is astronomical. And I am now locked into the Earth's energy grid, vast and wide. Good things, good things. I represent the Wolfera, the Celtic and Gaelic force of Mother Earth, the serpent of telluric energy that flows through the veins of the world, and the wood dragon. That's why, the wood dragon. It's the golden truth. Golden truth. And this fiction world we're living in now will so soon dissolve because they can't touch my frequency. They're in the lower frequencies. I'm in the higher frequencies where it should be. Everybody should be. I've trapped you in those lower frequencies to feed off your emotions. Nevertheless, I'm here now. Just as the volcanic peaks are emanations of the telluric energy that transits through the dolmen and manhors of Brittany, or the obelisks of Egypt that mark the positive emanations from the goddess Earth and the Sun, I am the conductor, the conduit of this frequency. My master number 22 is the number of God, the master builder who converts Gnostic vision into reality. Its sum 4 represents the square, the achievement, the perfection, and the man standing at the centre of his own regency. This truth is now physically locked into the heartland of Australia through the granite. Magnetic. The masses, the greatest mass awakening, unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, and unavoidable, as you can see why. The masses, the populace, our children, must understand that the House of Juchault holds documented seniority over the administrative structures you have been taught to obey. As recorded in the ancient Consular de Redan Charter 289, my ancestor, Archbishop Wickerhane, which is at Juchault, served as the great temporal lord of Dole from 944 to 970 AD. During this era, the House of Stuart, the Fitz-Allans, were merely our Dubuffers or Stuarts, administrative staff tasked with managing our states. The royalty they later claimed in 1371 was a junior usurping of my family's senior mandate. Yet to be confirmed, but I'll get to the bottom of all this. Trust me on that, because that's justice with a capital J. This is what I'm here for. Serve and support and help you guys and do me job. This truth was further anchored when my Juchault ancestors arrived in Australia. Connected by marriage to the First Fleet, grounding our lordship into Australian soil long before the fake fabrications of the 1901 Constitution or the 1986 Australia Act were ever devised to keep you as subjects. And way before then, 4,000, going back 4,000 years, 150 generations, we've been, well, as the Lord Temporal's authority of planet Earth, as we know it, Mother Goddess Gaia. I communicate with all that energy. That's what I do. That's my job. Okay. So we'll just say that again, eh? This truth was further anchored when my Juchault ancestors arrived in Australia, connected by marriage to the First Fleet, grounding our lordship into Australian soil long before the fake fabrications, art of deception, the evil art of deceptions of the 1901 Constitution or the 1986 Australian Act were ever devised, evilly devised, to keep you as subjects, their subjects. My arrival in this era was signalled by the heavens. Born on 18th November 1964 under the royal star Antares, the heart of the Scorpion and watcher of the West, I was placed here to witness and overwrite the synthetic web of the archons, or just evil ones. As a master builder raised on the potent 1111-2010 frequency, I exercise the 3-4-5 ratio to square the circle of this landscape. From my physical anchors in Marrawundi and now Kalula Cove, I am reformatting the administrative nodes of this land. The thieves and scammers who have misled the populace are being superseded by a foundation of absolute truth and the golden truth that has stood for 4 millennia. Godspeed. Keep up with this. Let it all flow in. The time of the synthetic web is over. The past is finally caught up. The sovereign directive is the liberation of your intelligence from a system built on forgeries and junior authority. By aligning the geographic ley lines of the old world in Brittany with the new world nods of Australia, I have established a biological archive that is immune to distortion. You are no longer subjects of a junior administrative line, but witnesses to the restoration of the senior temporal house. The golden truth is set, the frequency is locked, and the princeps stands on a foundation that cannot be moved, unshakable. The investigation is closed. Oh dear. These evil ones are shut out of my laws. Fact check. The Wolfera and the Master Code. The Wolfera is Celtic tradition. The Vovera or Wolfera is the elemental earth energy. It is historically documented that ancient megaliths, menhirs and dolmens were placed at telluric nodes to manage his serpent power, much like the Egyptian obelisks. Master number 22 on the 4, the Pythagorean numerology. 22 is the master architect that reduces to 4. The number 4 represents the square, the solid foundation, and the physical manifestation of the divine God into the material world man. Biological lock. My sample 122755 provides the SRY, Sierra Romeo Yankee. By the way, I was in Romeo class at Wallablock when I was at down at HMAS Cerberus with that three-headed being or thing that guards Hades. Provides the SRA, Sierra Romeo Yankee 2627, paternal, and H2A2A1 maternal markers that are scientifically recognised Neolithic anchors placed in your biological archive outside the reach of synthetic distortion. I'm indigestible from these evil dark ones in the lower frequencies because I'm way up in the top frequencies. Yeah, and so mote it be. Here. And, subsequently, if that's the word, Thursday, Thor, and the 30th of April, yes, and 12:12 PM. So there you have it there, and that's all in black and white, and a bit of colour up here, just to finish it off. out there, they trying to make laws that are already there. That God enforces those laws, as I am here now to do my enforcing naturally. And of course we use the moon card, don't we? Okay, let's do a quick card reading. We'll do the tarot, and we'll also do and see how the fairies, healing with the fairies are going, eh? Hey, Aussie, Aussies. Oi, oi, oi. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. Aussie. 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 Aussies we are. And in strength, we destroy because we are conquerors. We destroy the old world and we go into the new earth. Because it's the greatest mass awakening. Sorry, I can't hear you. What is it? Yes, unstoppable. What's the next word? Can't hear you. You don't have to speak up. Speak up for yourselves too. I help those who help themselves. As our mighty Most High has said. Has he not? Inevitable is that next word. And the next word after that? I think I heard that one. Irreversible. And it's unavoidable. Awake to many situations and many things out there. And don't be afraid anymore and ask questions. Ask questions. I'm open to questions because I tell the golden truth. And I keep pushing the golden truth out there. And there's more answers flow into me. You get answers to those questions you're asking. And I try and cover every detail and every detail that questions you're going to ask through my past programs, programming, reprogramming, readjustments. And they've got to be precise calculations on everything I do. Because it's got to be the golden truth 1,000,000%. Misguided no more. Follow the beacon of pure golden light. Yes. It's been a painstaking journey for me. But I get over it and I go on with it. With the golden truth. And as I say, I'm most annoyed that what these evil critters, creatures, monsters and demons doing their satanic rituals, invoking more demons and hoodwinking you guys out there. Well, blindfolding you, for starters, okay? Blindfolding, to keep it simple. And keeping the truth from you guys. And it doesn't matter. You keep telling lies sooner and sooner or later, which is in the now and present, as I sit before you, as the Solar, Jaguar, Emperor, casting out, transmitting the golden truth. And I also receive a lot. I receive it. As I receive it through my antenna, I flow it out to you guys, the golden truth, with the unconditional divine love flowing out from your heart chakra. All good, all good. And that's why you open up all your chakras, because you're ready to receive and you're also ready to transmit. This is what it's all about. And we flush out, we rout out this evilness, and they're going to be punished. They're going to be punished. it's impossible and theoretically impossible to overwrite laws that have already been established eons ago and through the ancient blood lineage. They're idiots. They're clowns. As I say, just saying, they're pretty sure they're our jesters that got away, and they're just doing this funny satire joke on the true ancient ones. That's what it appears to me. They thought they were going to get away with it. No. Yeah. The joke, I get it. Ha ha. But now, you jesters, time to put your stuff away and ask for redemption or whatever. It's time for the rightful temporal lord authority take the rightful place. And that's just how it all works. Through the universe, through the Most High, with the golden truth. Letting go. Letting go of that fictional, legalised fiction that they've made up. It's just a make-believe system. And letting go of all that and coming back to our true selves, how it's supposed to be. Letting go, I might read that out to you guys. What is the time? Okay, letting go. Okay, the card meeting. You aren't receiving positive results because you're struggling too much to solve the problem. And they're going to put the interest rates up again. Struggle Street. Struggle Street. And this is what they do because they're going to feed off those emotions. By letting go, you're opening yourself up to a miraculous resolution. Yeah. And don't forget the Scorpion on the cusp of that revolution. As I say, the golden truth. You cannot tell porkies when it comes to your astrology and numerology and your true authenticity and your blueprint. Impossible to do that unless you want to, as I say, go live on another planet or another parallel universe. I don't know can't answer those questions, but I know I'm sitting here before you and it's all been fact-checked. How you young ones do that now. Fact-check it all. Just fact-check it all. Because it's the golden truth. It's the golden truth. Problems are caused by human thinking and action, which these evil creatures and monsters and demons are doing that now. That's why problems aren't solved by additional human thinking and action. When we think hard or struggle to resolve a crisis, things can actually get worse, and it's getting worse. By drawing this card, you are being asked to stop the human struggle. This is what we're doing. Stop thinking about the problems and to focus on negativity, positivity. We need more positivity out there. But they create your negativity so they can feed off you. Can manifest even more negativity. You think positive and you get more positivity. And you start hanging around positive people. Say aloud or silently, I'm willing to surrender this situation to my Creator right now. What a beautiful card. By affirming this statement, heaven is able to intervene on your behalf. You will instantly feel relief and be gratitude. You will be gratitude to see how easily and naturally the situation resolves itself. Beautiful. I kid you not. I'm reading that there. synchronicities, and it's simultaneously now. For your symbols, everything, and signs. It's all coming together how it should be. And we've got laughter on the other side. Laughter. Anyway, keep with this. You'll instantly feel relief and will be gratified to see how easily and naturally the situation resolves itself. Affirmation. I'm willing to surrender this situation to my Creator right now, the Most High. When I let go, everything turns out perfectly. And it is gonna. It's perfect. It's perfect. And it's precise, calculated, precision, outright golden truth. That's what just flew into my crown chakra. If anyone can respond to that and understand that and have clarity and coherence, because that's what it's all about, the golden truth with clarity and coherence. And there can be no doubts, because we don't want any doubts. There was no doubts back in 940 AD or so forth, and then it's all just gone horribly, horribly wrong. About maybe 1,000 years ago, but then it really got declining and decaying when Habsburgs done that forgery. And there was they controlled the narrative back then in the 1500s. I think it was 1570 or some of that forgery. But yeah, to make that forgery right, they went to the emperor of the day way back then, which was another Habsburgs, to confirm their lies. And this is what they're still doing now. Even Australia, I think France, England and Australia, I don't know, Denmark, it's insidious what they've done. And it's infecting the populace. And it's hurting you guys and harming you. And that's why we've got to heal with planet Earth. And this is why I'm here. Connect the warfare and the telluric forces and so forth with that connection and the bridge, Most High, the heaven and down in the physical and material, and connecting with Mother Goddess Gaia. No response? Because it is the golden truth. How can you respond to something that's a golden truth? And it's all about accepting and acknowledging and gratitude and appreciation every day. Moving on to the tarot cards. Knock this down. We haven't got a bell down here, so I'll go to the old ancient ways, knock 3 times and cast out all that dark, evil energy. Be gone. But it's already gone. As I said, I'm indigestible to these evil critters, creatures, monsters and demons. And as I said before, Lucifer will drag them all back down to where they belong, back in hell, after the fire and brimstone. And that's already, because we have the world. What do we have here? 9 of Pentacles. Remember 18. 1 and 8, 9. Didn't Tesla like that 9? Or the 357? 345? If I told you all the numbers on my driver's licenses and so forth, you can see how the universe really, really works. It's amazing. It's amazing. And astonishment. Very, very, as I say, the God and the universe works in mysterious ways. And don't muck around with it. Don't muck around with it. Hierophant, And then we have the lovely strength again. Oh, wow. Wow, cards. Wow, wow, wow. Exactly what I ordered to come out. It's pretty good. Pretty good reading what is happening and where we're about to go, because it's a brighter, brighter future for each and every one of us. You got the moon, which is the 18. Remember Pluto, life, death, rebirth, transformation, reformation, restoration. Restoring everything how it should be. Synchronicities. Simultaneously. Signs, symbols. Read into it. Seek and ye shall find. I did. I have. And I see, I feel. I am and I will. Amen to that. Okay, so we've got the 10. The Wheel of Fortune, Fire and Jupiter. Whoosh. Right. Pulse, receptivity. Intent and enchant. Enchanting the populace. Opening everybody's eyes to the golden truth. And it's a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic experience. An experience everyone must have. Happy, happy, happy. There's that laughter. Wheel of Fortune, good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny, turning point, change, inevitable fate. Ups and downs, unpredictable, inevitable. The greatest mass awakening. Unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, unavoidable. Pulse, intent, receptivity. Enchant, awake. Okay, so now we got the 9, and it's a yes. 3 yes cards, 1 maybe, and the moon is all about transforming, and this is where we are, the transitional stage of reformation and transformation, because energy never stops. It changes, transforms. This is where we are now. Earth, second deacon, Virgo, 9 of Pentacles, strength, compassion, completion, optimism, suffering. No more suffering. Fruits of labour, rewards, luxury, self-sufficiency, financial independence. Knock the nail on the head. Knock these evil critters, creatures, monsters and demons. Well, knock them out of the ballpark once and for all. Send them back down the hell with Lucifer and going through that fire and brimstone. Ah, yes. The Solar White Wizard. Kin, 7-4. And Tone, 9. Okay, 5. We have 5. The Hierophant. Institutions. These are all being institutionalized, isn't it? Tradition, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bondage, mercy, wisdom and trust. Knowledge and wisdom knocks this legalised fiction, well, basically just knocks them out and knocks them out, because the jig is up. They've been caught out big time doing bad things, not only against my family It's your families out there too that have been protected all through those centuries, eons, and from the Most High. They've turned against our Creator. They're very, very silly, stupid, idiot forms of entities, whatever they are. The jig is up on them. The jig is up. Because we got strength. Strength. It's an 8. You know I like the 8. See what's at the top of his head? And he's patting and taming a lion, isn't it? Yeah. Taming the beast within, isn't it? Courage, passion, subtle power, preservation, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion. Power, strength, and control. 3 yes cards. It's all yes, and my lovely moon card. As I said, 18. Look up what chi means, 18. And 1 8, 1 plus 8, 9. The moon, water, Pisces. The number 18 reduces to 9. It is about completion and selfishness. Selfishness. That's what it's all about. Because we wipe away these evil illusions and evil smoke and mirrors, evil webs of deceptions, and evil legal fiction. How dare they overwrite our natural laws in the first place? I guess they thought they'd get away with it, didn't they? Not no more. We're no longer dormant. We're no longer extinct, as they said to the populace, and trying to oppress you and suppress you from the golden truth. It's the greatest mass awakening. Unstoppable, inevitable, irreversible, and unavoidable. Unavoidable for each and every one of us. Even the evils, the evil ones. As I said, they'll be dragged down the hill, and Lucifer will look after them once again through the fire and brimstone. Keeping the dreams alive, our dreams come true. Institution again. We change all the institutions. As I said, big clean up. It's a big cleansing. We sack them all. They're all null and void. Because we don't know who and what they've put in place in those institutions and companies and corporations and the government. And we start again. We build a new civilization from the foundations up once again. And this is what I'm here to do and perform. Subconscious and the premonitions. Let the premonitions flow. The golden truth. Well, I hope you have clarity and coherence out there. And you've learned another lesson today. Lessons in life. My lessons in life are free. Because I'm selfishness. And my service is a public service for free. Because I do what I do, and that is my job. I intent, pulse, receptivity, and enchant. And enchanting the populace. And enchanting the populace to the golden truth. The bloody golden truth. We're in a pretty good zone at this now and present. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Amen. Stay safe. Take care out there, everybody, and everyone, and everything. Bye. 4-T sanctuary, pursuit, truth. For now.